So that awkward moment when you don't have
The
prayer. Yeah.
When the pastor is absent.
That awkward moment. I don't even know. I can try it, but I feel like, you know what? I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it because, nah. God, all right. He going to look at me like,
oh,
now you
make
want
it a butter table.
So, this is the Busy Doing Nothing podcast. I am your host, Mr. Freeman. There's no anointing going on today. To my left, I have
Taylor, aka Doc. To my left, there is no one.
No one. Old granddad again.
We are old granddad.
Y'all tried it. Like,
we tried.
God
we tried
damn.
to get
But
see, fuck my sternum.
We got another special guest returning, friend of the show.
Hey.
I'll let you go ahead and
you know me.
do your thing.
If you don't, I'm Lonni Lynn. If you listen to my show, you know I'm Lonni Lynn, aka you niggas are examples. We might get some of that. Yep, right there. She got it.
Yes, the Don't Judge Me podcast.
Don't Judge Me podcast.
See, I'm glad you said it because I was reading it and I was just getting ready to say Busy Doing Nothing podcast. It's like a.
No, yeah. That's what you're tuned into right now.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a pretty, I guess, an eventful week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, first off, I want to say shout out again and thank you to Cora Lee for having us over the weekend. You know, we got to meet their great owner and she got to tell us her backstory and all that other stuff, what it's like to be a business owner in Baltimore. So if you haven't watched that episode, definitely go ahead and check that out. It's going to be somewhere on your YouTube screen. You'll see it. I don't want to go through all that. But, yeah, that was cool. So that's one of our Black Excellence
for this week. Yes.
Yeah, recipients. Shout outs. Cora Lee and her cafe down on 602 North Howard Street. Go check them out. That food was delicious. I ate it the next day, and it was just as good as it was when it came straight off the whatever they cooked it on.
That's good. That's a good review because you know sometimes you go somewhere.
Sometimes you can't
you don't
microwave
eat it all,
yeah.
and then
I
put it in the microwave and it's the worst.
Yeah, she smashed hers.
I smashed mine. Like it was nothing to take back home.
I tried to eat. I tried to eat during the episode, but then once I realized my fork was clinking up against the plate, I was like, "Let me chill. I'm gonna go ahead and chill."
My plate was already halfway gone when she came to the table, so it wasn't eating very long.
I had the potatoes. You know, the potatoes fill you up quick.
I'm glad it has a good review.
Yeah, because like a lot of food you can't. Once you reheat food, it's like
the worst thing. Like why?
Yeah,
you lose all the magic.
Just as good as when it came out the kitchen.
That sounds so fat. You lose all the magic.
But what else we got for Black Excellence? Lil John, shout out to Lil John, opening up schools over there, and I think it was in Ghana.
Yep, it is in Ghana.
Yeah. Opening up schools over there in Ghana. That's what's up.
You didn't know where he was at this whole time.
I thought he was doing EDM somewhere. Like
yeah, like you didn't know where he was at.
He was still turning clubs out.
Yeah.
But then he shows up and he's dedicating schools to African children. That's wonderful.
Yeah, definitely Black Excellence. Shout out. Remember when you had to do the like the Pledge of Allegiance and at the end of the beginning of the school day? What if in the beginning of his school day they put on Turn Down for What?
You serious?
Like ass first period. Like
imagine Lil John.
You're in homeroom turn.
Right. That's a good way to start the school day though. Get you energized.
Yo, my bad days. I'll be bad as shit next time. I had a whole attitude. These niggas is turned.
Imagine Lil John doing your announcements in the morning though.
Yeah. Good morning.
Oh no.
Oh man. He was like, I said it's Tuesday. What? Tuesday.
What?
Y'all.
Oh man. What else? You said Jadakiss opened up something too, right?
Yeah, the locks.
Oh, basically. The whole group? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That's
so they have a juice bar in New York. I don't know where in New York. I don't know New York like that, but it's a healthy juice bar, like because you know, like everybody's trying to be veganized and everything lately, so they're trying to be healthy and open a straight up just juice bar. Like, so I want to go.
That's what's up. I know. I think I had seen an interview he had Styles P had did, and he was talking about them opening up a juice bar, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't relate that to. But that's what's up because he's actually like
in the Bronx.
Oh,
it's in the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Like, believe it or not, as crazy as Styles P seemed, he really is like in tune with himself and like eating healthy and all that other stuff. So it's like when I watched the interview, I was like, is this the same Styles P or is this like a Gucci clone, some type of way coming out?
You said Styles P. Put Jadakiss on.
Oh, it's like the healthy.
Yeah,
okay. See, Jadakiss don't do too much like interviews and stuff. So I don't know what he be doing. He just pop up on a track every once in a while and it's like, okay. Takes me back.
Okay.
Right.
I think it's cool
you hear
that
laugh, you're like, okay, there he is.
Yeah.
He's still here.
I think it's cool that we got like people in the hip hop community doing positive things like that because we hear so much negativity about rappers all the time. Like especially when it comes especially when it comes to the music that they produce or whatever.
Right.
Like a lot of music about drugs and everything and partying and the mumble rap, you just don't understand nothing that they saying. Like, you don't hear no positive stuff. So when you hear something like that, I like it.
And it's not like the positive information gets that widespread either.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
They like to keep that type of stuff under wraps. Like, you got to actually be in the right circles, actually search for information like that. Because they don't like to promote that type of stuff about hip hop.
I didn't even hear about it until y'all said something.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? So that's definitely correct.
And I feel like it's I don't want to say older, but it's like the generation that we grew up to that's doing all the positive stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean,
the younger,
they might be, but like
it's so they're still at the rock star point.
I don't think
they're doing it in a different way.
That's the reason why I don't think
they're definitely. I think they're focused more on self love. A lot of them are focused more on self love and self acceptance more so than.
Only reason why I don't think they're going to get to that point is because I don't think their careers is going to last as long as the generations that came before them. Because nowadays everything is so microwave, pop, here today, gone tomorrow. Whereas they don't really have the longevity. I feel like it's going to last them 10, 15 years from now.
I think maybe like a handful do, but most of them, I agree.
So, I mean, they might do it. Not to say they won't, but...
Some of them who I don't see
true.
lasting that long can make a positive impact now.
Yeah.
They do it different ways, though. Yeah. They do it, like, as far as in their music. Like, I remember, what the frick is that boy name?
One of the new ones?
Yeah, like...
I'm going to just run off some names. Stop me. Uzi, Yachty.
No. Playboy Cardi.
That's the two I know. Davies.
No. What's the boy?
That boy with the colorful hair.
Yachty.
No, not Yachty. It's a. I don't know if he's white or Dominican or something, but he got like.
Kodak Black.
No, not Kodak.
Oh, you talking about Kodak Black?
Yeah. Kodak Black.
Girl, we was all.
I was eventually.
He came out like with his whole like. I don't know what's the name of the song. The song that's on the radio right now. That's real hot.
See, now you want me to listen to the radio?
Oh, Tunnel Vision.
Yeah, Tunnel Vision.
Oh,
all right, so when he came out with the music video, how it was so much controversy with the music video because it was basically like, in the music video it was like a white guy and him fighting or whatever, the black dude or whatever, and how everybody was just like, oh, finally somebody out here making artwork that's representing the times of what's happening right now, and it's like,
I didn't think that at all.
I didn't think that at all either, but like. It's supposed to be like an underlying message in that video, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, it got people talking about it though. Like,
that's an impact.
That's what I said. It got people
the conversation.
It's an impact, but what kind of impact? Like, what
it depends on where the conversation goes.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the video was okay, but it did not match up with what the song was about at all.
No,
so if you mute your TV and watch the video, you're like, okay, this is interesting.
You're like, what the hell are they
talking
about?
But if you listen to the video, if you listen to the song while watching the video, you're like, this is stupid. Like, what is this even about? Like, I didn't pull anything away from it except that the video shouldn't have been with the song.
Yeah.
That song doesn't, I think I wouldn't mute it to watch the video because I don't think I would be able to, one of them things when you drive up and you looking for a house, you gotta turn the music down.
Yeah.
I think with that song in a video, I'd be like, I really gotta turn this fucking shit. I gotta turn this off so I can pay attention.
Yeah.
Turn that down. I can't even see
concentrate.
Right now.
I can't see what's going
this
on.
Voice, I can't see. Stop.
But even in the video, like they had the parts where the dude was, I guess the white guy was fighting the black guy, but then they cut to a part where he's standing in front of a fire doing that dance. So it's just like, there's no consistency. Like
some savage
like
for
you
real.
go from like a race fight to And I'm just like, yo, what are we doing right now? Like, where are you trying to? No, I'm like, where's this going? Like, I'm not.
I don't know, but it got people to talk. That's the thing.
The point.
Like,
that's what it is.
But if that was the only point, then there really isn't much of a.
It depends on the quality of the conversation, and that
does.
depends on the people who join the conversation. You did get people talking.
Think about where the conversation gonna go, though.
That's why we do podcasts. You want to start the conversation.
Yeah. You gotta think about where the conversation gonna go anyway. Because first of all, it was a white man that was fighting a black dude, and they was like they was really in the fight. Like the black dude was fucking his ass up. So it's just like it makes, and then it, because it's black and white, it makes people talk about what's going on now, race, as far as race and everything.
True.
But it was another rapper that had came out with a music video, and it was like they was who was it? And I don't know this person's name. He was hanging the white boy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
I
that.
forget.
I forgot who did it though.
But it's somebody that is really not
Some new rapper.
like it's somebody that's really not out there. I feel like this person is just like famous on the internet right now because like
XXS Tentacion. I can't stand saying his fucking name.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, him. That's what he did. He's not. He's new. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like he's internet famous.
New.
Is he internet famous right now?
He's past that, but he's not like no fucking superstar. Like he's
I must
not.
just be out the loop because when you said
like,
nothing came to mind, like absolutely nothing.
XXX Tentacion. Yeah, or however the fuck he decided to pronounce that.
I don't even if you knew how to pronounce it, nothing's coming to mind.
But
maybe if I saw him, I might be like,
where he at? Him, they ain't gonna recognize.
You ain't gonna know who he is.
You ain't gonna know who the hell it is.
Never seen him.
See, I knew it.
Yeah.
No, because I barely know, but I did see.
And he came out with some music video, and it was just like
That's actually one of my homeboys.
it was basically instead of white people hanging the black boy, it was literally like the black boy hanging the white boy, and like
and just walked away. And they were kids, like
little kids that did it.
They were.
Was that around the same time them kids hung that other kid?
I think it was.
It was around the time where a lot of shit was.
It was just a lot of lynchings going on around that time, and they was being publicized.
with the tiki torches, the niggas, doing all that extra stuff.
The race
it was around that time that this came out, so that's why it was something they couldn't really like get with.
Okay.
Plus, he used children. So.
He used children. But what was crazy is like a week or 2 weeks after that, it was actual kids that was really lynching.
Because there was an 11-year-old boy. He was 11 or 12. Was he younger than that?
He was 8.
He was 8.
He was 8.
We talked about that.
He was 8, and he was. They tried to hang, like seriously.
He had the rope burns on his neck.
Yeah,
seriously.
I don't care how young or old you are. You try to hang somebody, just cut their head off, let it roll down the steps, Game of Thrones style. I don't care how young they are.
He said death the worst type of way. Death by decapitation.
Because like, what in the world are you doing? I don't care
how you know
old
what you're doing. I don't care how young you are either. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what's going to happen. So cut their head off. Tell the parents try again. Hopefully not, but tell them try again.
That's what he was a soldier though, because he lived through it. Like that's what I'm saying. A soldier. But
I don't advocate killing kids, but they ain't kids. They some demons.
That's the ultimate type of bullying, though, because he was trying to fit in with some older kids. That's all. That's the only way I can see him actually agreeing to do some shit like that.
Right.
Him trying to be cool with the older kids, and then he's completely taking advantage of that.
Like, and endangering his life. Really trying to take his life.
The boy wasn't even black. He was like, he was black. He was biracial. Yeah. So I don't know. I just that whole thing is crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the reason why some people don't like interracial marriage, or you saw the segue?
I was looking like, oh, but I finished your sentence, but I see what you did there.
That was live, though.
That was real.
Okay, never mind. My bad.
What y'all do?
So,
y'all parents.
Oh, yeah, step parents.
Nah, you see, I didn't. Now we just hit a brick wall, but it's cool. We gonna act like it didn't happen.
What about step parents though?
It
would have been so perfect. Like, I'm just
You
saying.
started. You was on a good.
I know.
You got thrown off.
It was smooth.
We went right into interracial, biracial, all of that.
It was smooth, but it was the wrong. We're on the wrong channel right now. If you want to hear us talk about interracial relationships, make sure you go watch the live video on Facebook, or just go watch it after it's posted, because you're not gonna see this till after we.
Right.
Go back and watch it. And make sure you watch them every Thursday.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was gonna get to step parents. The whole
with Ciara and the future thing, which sucks.
Biracial marriage, interracial marriage.
That's interracial too?
No, you were supposed to go back to that.
No, we gonna go back. That's our live segment.
No, I thought see. Okay, I'm confused.
It's whatever now.
Right.
All right.
You started talking step parents. I thought Ciara.
And we're gonna do the other thing live. So watch the live video.
Fine. That makes sense. There we go.
See, it went from so smooth
because it was working
to the worst transition ever. And I blame it on old granddad. And I ain't even drink none of that today. I ain't even drink none of that today. I blame. Look at his face. Like, he look like he want to mess something up.
He like that.
Like, yeah,
gotcha.
you want some of this?
A menace.
Got you.
So yeah, you said you had something that you know that was going on with the whole Ciara thing, and
it bothered my soul today.
I didn't get to read into it as much as I wanted to.
Oh man, I was.
Because this been going on for the longest.
It's literally.
You know you mad, right? When you hold your phone and you swipe with the index.
Well, you're not even chilling for real.
That's on the thing.
Not even chilling.
That's aggressive swiping.
Fuck the calibration.
And when you gotta hold your phone with 2 hands to operate it, you know you mad.
Or when you just sit that bitch on the table and you just like.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I feel like it blew me today, y'all. Like I was looking, it blew me, but then it was just immediately entertaining. So it's been happening for a while, and literally anybody who is a fan of Future is gonna have something to say about Russ.
I'm a fan of Future, and I don't have any issues.
Okay, anybody who's a part of Future Hive.
Oh, I'm not anybody's hive.
Is gonna have something to say about Russ. And it's because in their mind, they're coming up with this plot and sticking it to Ciara that she is purposely trying to make him look bad by enjoying her fucking family.
Right.
Like, she has it out for Future because she loves her husband and her 2 children.
She has 2 children?
They just had a daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know anything about she.
I knew she had. I knew.
Did you look at the picture? She was holding the baby.
I ain't.
She was right there. She was holding the baby.
I don't really pay attention to Ciara.
You don't remember her
being
maternity
pregnant?
issues?
She fell off my radar. I mean, I'm just like, okay.
She's literally holding the baby in that picture.
That looked like a pillow.
No.
Like an oversized, queen-size pillow. That's why I didn't pay that.
Okay, so let's zoom into some little hair
I'm just
action.
happy that she had me.
Oh, now I can kind of see it. I didn't know what that was.
I'm happy that she had me because it's been so long. So long she's been unhappy.
And we don't even know if she was unhappy. She just had to get over
all the men that she had in her videos.
She had to get over what I was going to say fuck boy, but you know, we can't be, I guess I can't be like that. Fuck boy. She had to get over that. And she is now appreciating the good guy.
I don't put all the blame on the people that she was with.
I'm not saying. I'm talking about with her. Everybody's got to get over their last relationship.
In certain situations,
so she had to get over
a bad relationship.
But she probably knew what she.
Like, nah, don't blame her. Don't do that.
You know what you get.
Don't you do that?
You think you can deal with Bow Wow at the peak of his relationship, Future at the peak of his relationship? And think that it's going to be all sunshines and rainbows.
What, she with everybody? She was with...
No, not with everybody. If y'all only name if y'all only name 5 people, I want to hear it. Because grown-ass adults sleep with more than 5 people. Bow Wow. And no, you can't count Bow Wow and Sean Moss as 2 different people. You got that's his real name. So you can't...
He was Bow Wow when he was with her, though.
But you can't... Come on, y'all.
Now he's just shot.
Whoever.
With that relationship,
nobody deal with him
her being with Bow Wow was a forced relationship. I feel that like was because they had
like
put them together.
Yeah,
I feel like
I really never
they were
counted
so young.
They was probably trying to outdo Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Yeah, it was like they were so young, and
Was
I feel
that
like
even
they
the same
got.
time? I don't even think that was at the same time.
No,
but it was,
no.
They weren't out yet.
It
were
was
they?
cute. Rihanna probably. Well, no, they both came out.
They
a
were
long
real
time ago, but they
young.
were still on their Ponder replay and Yo. So we wasn't really
I
right.
don't know. Don't get me the line.
But I can't. I can't.
Was she with Reggie Bush?
Yeah,
I think she was.
Y'all
She
thinking?
with Reggie Bush
See,
too?
no, I'm ahead of that.
You probably, it's
Y'all
probably a
not gonna do
whole.
this.
But that's not even the point. It's not even
not
the point. Her Carfax does not matter at this point.
It
She's
don't
been bought.
matter.
Somebody bought that used car. So
Here you go. Future ass is used.
I ain't worried about
He's
what
a damn Pinto. Everything is just. We ain't gonna do that. Why we gotta go straight to her whole facts? Let's go to his. He the one with the 18 million children.
Hey.
But
No, he do got like it.
he got hella kids.
I didn't even know that.
No, she was in pictures with all his baby mamas. Like, she was really supportive of him. But the relationship ended. She moved on.
True.
And now she
I don't have a problem with that
she
at all.
is the embodiment of everything that's opposite of what her big niggas say of y'all always overlook the good guys for these bad boys. Ha! No, she didn't. She went back and she is appreciating her good man. And now she is getting called the pettiest bitch. Her career is trash. She's a bad mom. She's a petty or bitter baby mom is what I read. Which I'm not picking that up.
See, the thing that I don't understand about those situations is if you're with somebody and you have a child with them and then you're no longer with that person, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah.
Like, what are they
Right.
supposed to do?
Yeah,
Like,
sit
they
around.
especially if they're dealing with somebody else. Like, do you expect them to not?
They want her to be miserable without the.
Like,
they
well, that's his stepfather. That's his
Right. That's
bonus
that's
want your
dad.
kid to be
That-
miserable. Like that's,
Right.
that's like you want your kid to be miserable. That's sad.
You should want the child to have a full family wherever he
Right.
ends up with the mom, and you should be able to try to put him in the same type of stable situation on your end. Like, you shouldn't want
Right.
that broken up.
And the only thing
know,
you need to make sure of is
fractured
that that's a
relationship.
quality enough guy to be around your
But
kid.
then
But
maybe thinking as a guy, you're never going to think that another guy is going to be able to be
then
of
you
the
got
quality.
some shit. Because I feel like if you as a man can't recognize that another man is a good man, then you
It's kind of the
you
same
got
as when
some
like
shit.
something breaks in the
Or you
house
still
and you
love
don't
her.
want nobody to
Like,
Yeah.
you
pay
still
somebody.
love
And
her.
it's true.
So you ain't
Future
going to think
probably
nobody
do
is
still love
good.
Ciara.
Yeah,
I said, no,
yeah.
I'm
All
going to
of
get my
this
bitch
depressing
back.
ass
Ugh.
music he be putting out, yo, that shit is about Ciara.
He was talking to himself when he said, "You know,
He be telling his own hive to do that shit. He tell his own hive to go
And
off.
that's who's really going off. Like,
But
you
I
ain't gonna
actually-
pay him to be no deadbeat. She ain't said nothing. She's literally posting a picture of him holding his face after a game.
I like the fact that Russell Wilson don't get involved in any of that nonsense.
He just keep loving
He
his
a
family.
God-fearing man, that's why.
I do like that.
He like,
about
look,
him.
I'm just here to play football. Like, I'm
Yeah.
really not into all of this music shit. Like, I'm just here for my lady and my
Right.
family and
Plus,
my
if you
career.
really
Like,
ask me, I think Russell Wilson to give him the hands too.
Probably.
he probably knows some shit. He don't want to get to stretching before you
Russell
fight.
Wilson play a triple black belt on the low. For all we
Yeah.
know, like
He just stretched his knees and shit. Like, oh, I ain't
he
fucking
probably
with
he got
us.
military training and everything.
He got combatives.
Right.
No.
He ain't worried about that though, because he's a mature man owning up to what he gotta do, his responsibilities.
And
That's
I
true.
feel like,
Well, Future is
how
just
can you really
crying
be,
on his songs.
Yeah, I mean,
how
you
can
gotta
you
go
really
with
be
that. I feel
mad
like-
at that?
Yeah,
though?
you gotta let
Like,
it go.
Unfortunately, there are hella people that are mad at that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was following it. You know when some real good shit happening on your timeline and you like tuned the fuck in? Like, I was tuned in. Okay. And at first it took me from holding the phone like that, but then I was finally
then you
able
went
to
back to
scroll
thumbing it. Oh, okay.
chill a little bit because it just got funny after a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't imagine why somebody would be as mad as this random person who knows neither of these people is about this situation.
That's how Beyonce people be.
Actually
I
a
know.
woman.
Oh wow.
And that I was really, really surprised about. Like, if you ain't mad at this, then she
she's
said
probably,
if you're not mad
she
at
probably got a kid and the baby father
this is
got
what she
another
said.
chick.
She said if you think this is okay, then you a bitter baby mom too, or your mama was trash. Okay. Like, it's like I wanted to jump in, but all I did was put the little eyes because I'm just here for the. I just want to know
public picture. Or this was under your friend's thing.
This is under his status.
Oh, okay.
So this was apparently somebody.
I didn't know if this was like
a
the
friend
main
of mine knows.
post on Facebook where everybody's commenting or like.
No, it's somebody that my friend knows, and I gotta like. Why do you know these people? But no, she was upset, and Ciara became all kinds of clown ass bitches and petty bitches, and she had this whole plot. Right? This is what she said. She said, "Pause. This bitch is publicly using her child to get back at her ex. Where the fuck did you get that from?" Okay, but y'all go ahead. Future ain't. It's hard to read this because she used no punctuation.
Oh, so, I can't even read it.
But y'all go ahead. Future ain't a deadbeat. He takes care of all his other kids. It's real cute how everyone keeps saying.
Is she one of the baby mamas?
No, she's talking like it. He take care of my kids though.
He probably take care of that of
But you
know the actual taking care of is really like
that's a pretty vague term.
It's really vague. Like a lot of people can think throwing money at everything is taking care of. Well, the baby needs shoes, so but that's not the same. Needs a little more than that. That's the basics.
True.
But
which he probably can't really do.
He can't do because of his lifestyle.
He's an active artist, yeah.
That's
so
his lifestyle.
Like, he probably do just be like, here, take this, buy this,
right?
Because I'm on tour.
Because I can't be there.
Ciara not on tour.
Yeah, she not on tour.
And she is.
They had Russell Game.
Oh yeah,
she is chilling.
But I will say
that's the thing. She can chill and be just fine. Like
the way that picture was taken, somebody else took that picture. It's not even like they was all together, and it's like I'm taking it. Like
somebody saw that moment and was like,
"Oh, this is cute.
That's cute as fuck."
So that wasn't on her actual page then. That picture of all three of them or four of them, because I forgot there was another baby in attendance.
Let me see. Was that the game?
When I saw the post, it wasn't her page. It was somebody else's page that had posted it.
I think
so I
that
don't
was
know
the
if
game
it was her
she
actually
was.
doing that. Because if she didn't actually post that picture on her own
so
page,
how
then
is she
I don't.
Publicly,
I mean,
if she ain't posted on her
somebody
page,
else could have took the picture of them there because they see celebrities, football players.
It's not on her page.
Okay, so then no.
So how is she?
How
is she publicly? Trying
to use her baby,
right?
To get back at her ex, like
because even in the picture, they didn't look like they were taking the picture. They looked like they was in the middle of something,
and that looks like a genuine.
And that's why I needed to know
family moment.
No,
like when babies hold your face, they really love you. They adore you. Like, and why are you mad at that? And even if Future is not a deadbeat, my next question would be, why are you so upset?
Did he say anything about himself?
Baby having two strong male figures in his life.
Because some people don't even got one.
Right. Most people don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
They just got their mama trying to hold it down. Mm-hmm. So why would you be upset at him having in either way? You got a strong male figure in an artistic view or an athletic view.
It's an insecurity thing. You know, he do drugs.
Which is what she went on to say. That was a presumption. She was like,
he does drugs.
Well, here's what it was. This is what she said afterwards.
I'm pretty sure Future does drugs.
She said it's real cute, right? You know,
why would you not?
Percocet smiling. Right.
But I think he did do an interview. He said, "I talk about all that, but I don't do none of that."
Man, show me that interview because I am.
He do something.
You slipped the lean in the beginning of every song, like in front of. Yeah, so she was like, it's real cute how everyone is saying the safety of her child, but she wasn't worrying about that when she was pregnant by the drug addict. It will probably still be around the drug addict if he didn't cheat on her. To which someone replied, "Sheesh, you okay, sis?"
Right.
But, like,
is that you?
No, but I know the girl.
She liberated herself. She don't need to be around that shit. And I'm like, she don't gotta be around somebody that cheated on her and is a drug addict.
That's true.
You know, like the fact.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably all insecurity. If you do drugs to whatever,
I feel like people see.
Degree, I feel like you have an insecurity issue.
People see a man that is the complete opposite of Future, and it's like she trying to make it seem like he better than him. Like, calm down. She's appreciating the good man in her life, and he appreciates the good woman in his life, and niggas.
I just don't understand why people are so that much worried about what's going on in somebody else's relationship.
But it goes to because it always stems from some beliefs, and that's when you start to get into these type of arguments, because then it got deeper.
Thank you.
Nah, you set me up. There you go.
Might as well end the show. You want some?
Sure.
It got deeper, because then you got actual stepfathers getting in the conversation, and that's when really views get to being discussed. So that's why when people are invested in somebody else's life, it's not to the level of people just being innocently invested. Like, oh my God, Beyonce's having twins.
But I feel like people have to learn.
People go into it.
Not associate their personal experience as a worldview like it happens to everybody.
Right.
Because
That's
you
a
might
good
have
point.
a stepdad experience, somebody else might not have a stepdad experience, but neither one necessarily trumps the other, because you're just talking about your personal life experience. You can't make it seem like that's the overarching norm of people's lifestyles and situations. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I get on Facebook and I'll try to read the comments to entertain myself, and then after a while I'm just like, these people are retarded.
Right.
Yeah, it happens. It's always that one comment that you just like, you know what?
You see how closed-minded people can be.
And then it's just like, even when you try, because every once in a while I'll throw up a comment just to, make myself feel like I'm involved in something.
Right.
But it's like, in situations where people are diametrically opposed, you are never going to get that person to be like, you're right. They're going to be like, okay, I see what you're saying, but this is how I feel. That's the best you're going to get.
That is the best you're going to get.
You're never going to get somebody to be like, okay, I was completely wrong the whole time in my way of thinking my whole life.
I'm not going to say never. There's sometimes people,
maybe like 5%
people can
chance.
be like, all right, but it is 5% chance. I feel like also when you're in a online situation such as this, you don't even want to engage in the conversation with someone, because she started going off and calling people bitches.
Oh, yeah.
And
they try to
you a clown ass
profile
bitch.
picture.
Like, you a clown ass bitch too. It's like, you know what?
Like,
if
she
you
got
can't
offended.
respectfully disagree, I don't want to have a conversation
that
with
is
you.
true.
She got offended that people was like, you think like this? Like, and then she got
Yeah,
offended
bitch.
by it.
Yeah, she got really like,
got offended.
and because she was only one of 2 people that agreed on this 127 comment post, it's like,
if you that sensitive,
she got into it and started really attacking people, and
It makes me wonder what type of baby mother she is.
or would be, I don't know if she had kids, but she was just like, all y'all anybody that agree with this, all y'all some bitter baby moms. She was talking to a girl that's like so gay. She's so gay, like, so I'm like, girl, shut up. But you don't even want to get into shit like that. But
I'm reluctant to,
but y'all know I start shit like that though.
See, and
I stirs the fuck out of the pot.
And I always, whenever I do that, I might throw like some sarcastic.
You do. You usually come in on a lighter note. On mine, if you come on mine.
I might throw but like on like them public pictures and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Usually it's race related.
Yeah.
I'll throw like a little sarcastic jab, but I'll never like insult anybody directly. I'll question their intelligence, and if they don't pick up on it, then
I'm gonna say that is.
No, not in the sense where like you're
but
stupid.
It's not blatant.
But it's like I'll say something and like, are they gonna pick up on that? And if they don't, then I'm just like, okay, well.
You shouldn't even be talking about this.
Right? Yeah, it's not even worth it. But if you to the point where you got to insult somebody just because they don't see things.
It got real.
You got to grow
deep.
up sometimes.
Yeah.
It got real deep, and
She was offended by it. Like somebody must have said something.
like somebody was like, "Nah, you seem triggered because you heated as fuck." She said, "Bitch, ain't nobody invested in all of that."
She was.
What you can't read, bitch.
She
like it didn't have to go that far because you felt like
she having
you
problems
backed
with her
yourself
baby
into
dad.
a corner.
But I feel like that in and of itself, Facebook and the public forum on basically any and everything with any and everybody, it's not. I don't think life isn't supposed to be like that. Like, there are certain people and certain energies that you're not supposed to intertwine with in your life.
You're not supposed to know.
And when you do stuff like that on online basis, you're literally liable to run into anybody with any state of mind at any point. And it's just like people you never would have met in real life had Facebook not existed. And it's a waste of time.
It could be. I met some of my closest friends right now on social media.
I mean, that's no. I'm talking about like, if you.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Though.
Like, if your first engagement with somebody is like a argument or a debate, I don't know.
I debate with people a lot, but I know how to debate without
being disrespectful.
It becoming so much like
some
without
people
doing
ain't
the
trained to do that though.
Yeah, some people.
Like if you have your solid point, you don't have to go there.
Right. If you actually, right.
And if the other person has a solid point, or if they just need to be swayed, or whatever kind of conversation you're having, you don't need to go there.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree with that.
She just started sweating in her argument because she saw how many people that didn't
agree with
her.
She
backed herself into a conversation corner. And had to cuss everybody out to get out of it. Like, y'all gonna have to block me, bitch. You gotta chill.
Too old for that.
You gotta chill. First of all, it's like 3 p.m.
Right.
It's Thursday. Like,
you ain't at work? Like, what's going on?
Wrong?
You arguing this whole time.
Oh. Yeah.
You wanna take this shot of old granddad together so we can both die at the same time?
Cause y'all let me take mine by myself. Y'all ain't even try, so I want to see that.
We had it last week. Shot. What is that?
This is the crown. I took the.
We had that last week. We already know all about it.
Nah, right, well. Y'all shouldn't have let me do it by myself.
All right, well, here we go.
Yes, burn the hell out of them sternums.
I think I'm used to it now. What? But are we gonna do your
the anonymous.
Yeah.
So what is the name of this app?
They don't need to know all
that. Oh, all right. Well, this is something that I just found.
We are getting. We're gonna start offering, I guess, anonymous advice.
Anonymous advice to some random peoples.
What?
Just like damn. Tuck it.
To some random people. So I want to read this issue that this person has, and we're all gonna sit around and try to figure out how we can solve this person's
Well, this
problem.
segment is brought to you by Doc. She's gonna be an armchair psychiatrist.
I love it.
I'm just chime in if I can, where I can.
We'll figure out how we can solve this person's issue.
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna read it. First it says, I have a problem. I have a problem for the past 7 years or so, and I've been addicted to masturbation. Mm-hmm. It became such a habit in my life.
Because some of them stories, they tell me, like, wait.
You the crack up just like you did. So
yeah.
I think I'm addicted to masturbation. You ain't supposed to do that.
Right, and then try to play it off like, excuse me.
My bad, it's you.
This conversation is definitely between the both of us. But yeah. 7 years or so, I've been addicted to masturbation. It's become such a habit in my life. I began to do it 5 or 6 times a day. I know it's not necessarily an addiction that's bad for me. I'm just annoyed at myself for the ways I'm thinking of other people because of this addiction, especially my friends that are of the opposite sex. Mm-hmm. I know this story could be in the mature section, but I don't feel like my story fits there. I want to stop because of how it's changing the way I look at my friends and think about them. I can't stop under my self-control. Please help.
Oh.
So.
Well. See, you can't get nobody shrink. You can't. Nobody confiding in you about their masturbation.
No, I would spin it. I would be like, laughing is a form of healing. So you need to laugh at this. I'm going to tell them, you need to laugh
First
at this.
First of all, laugh with me so I'm not laughing at you.
Right, because I need to keep my license.
Come on, chuckle with me.
First of all, how are you masturbating 5 to 6 times a day? Where do you find the time to masturbate 5 to 6 times a day?
Well, because the person who submitted this situation is anonymous, we don't know how old they are, how young they are. They might be in school, get out of school. You got all time, whatever. But a grown adult with,
don't have that much time.
It might have some
Unless
time.
it's just like back to back. God.
This is what makes me feel like this is a woman. Because several reasons. But one, I'm going to go with, I don't think y'all have the privilege to nut 5 or 6 times a day.
Without it hurting.
Successfully?
Without it hurting, without you just coming air. I don't know. It's just sad.
After about 2 or 3, you blowing dust.
Yeah, it's like not even. Is it better that time? Because now you don't have any cleanup. I don't understand what the issue is. I feel like this is a woman, and I feel like she picturing her homeboys or homegirls, and wondering what that mouth do. I feel like she can do that 5 or 6 times a day if she's got a solid 30 second.
Man,
if she's got a solid 30-second assassin.
even if you ain't see it, you didn't figure it out. Like, you know enough at 5 times a day. Like,
she got a 30-second assassin, probably one of them little lipstick ones that go. And she got a long 8-hour work day. I don't know.
And she just
once
Facebook.
Once or twice in the morning, a couple times at work,
Saw
she come home, do it, and go to sleep.
So we gonna go ahead.
She was like, my homeboy was looking real good.
You think it's a woman too?
I don't know, but I feel like it is a woman.
I feel like it makes more sense for it to have been a woman. Because, come on.
She made me think like she in one of them little
y'all gonna get like her
urban books. Like, that just sounded like it was from an urban book right there.
She was reading Zane. It was one of those Zane books.
She saw one 50 Shades movie and didn't know how to act.
It was masturbating 5 or 6 times a day. That's crazy. But
girl.
I don't know how to help you in that situation.
Wait a minute. So what are you saying? Wait. So back to what you saying. Are you saying that you think guys are the only one to have that problem? Like,
what?
Like, you wouldn't get any type of fatigue? Like, your body wouldn't be like, yo, come on,
I feel like in sex, women can come like 5 or 6 times.
Oh,
just that one sexual encounter. So what I'm saying is, y'all got limits and we don't.
Yeah.
And if we have limits, they far. So that's what I'm saying. It's more likely for it to have been a woman. That's 5 or 6 times.
But some people probably be crazy though. Like, they probably don't even care that it's not.
I'm talking like just
producing anything. It's just like
biology wise. Can you even Can you even make that much semen?
It would hurt.
Like, can you make?
That's what I'm saying. It has to be a woman, because if it was a man, you'd be in pain. Like, you just really be in pain. But I don't know how to solve the problem. Like, how do you stop thinking about your friends?
Yeah, only thing I can say is just stop. Like, just stop. Like, what are you doing? Like, relax. Like, it's not going nowhere.
Like, why are you thinking about your friends?
I would tell them to go volunteer somewhere else that keeps them busy.
I don't think masturbation is a bad
like,
thing.
if you're a waitress, you don't have time.
But see, no,
Pick
because
up all
I feel like a situation like that, you making them, if they can't resist that urge, they're gonna find themselves overdriving themselves.
Maybe when they get a chance.
Yeah, like, as soon as, like, they go to work, they get
go
off
home.
They get off at 11 o'clock. They gotta be back at work at 6, so they go back to back.
Sleep, and maybe if I don't sleep for 2 hours,
right? Like, then they get themselves a seizure.
Maybe
just
they need to
try.
Fuck their friend. Maybe they need to fuck one of their friends. Because if it's that bad, maybe you just
I feel like yes, with her trying, he or she,
trying
to.
So I mean,
just one.
What if
just one?
She might think, okay, the first one didn't work. Let me try the next one. Let me try the next one.
That was about to be my damn advice. Go with the one that you think is going to be the least satisfying.
Smashing the homies.
Girl, what you?
Don't smash the homies.
That's what
don't smash the homie. Just go with one of the people that you fantasizing about.
Nope.
And I guarantee you, it's not going to be as good as your fantasy. Like,
and then you be like,
because nothing is as good as your fantasy. Like, nothing is as good as your fantasy. And just like, not always.
People prove me wrong.
It could be better than your fantasy.
Like,
I don't know.
Nigga,
I had an experience that was better than my fantasy.
Had it like that. I didn't even see it like that. God damn. But I see what you're saying.
So y'all telling them to smash the homies.
I'm saying
at least one of them.
I'm saying
you smash one, you smash them all. Especially if it's a circle. If it's a circle, because let me tell you, he gonna tell him who gonna be like, yo, blah blah blah, and then one of them got friends that's like one gonna tell the other.
That's the whole thing. That's what's gonna keep her from masturbating. Then
one gonna tell the other.
She done like, I lost a whole group of friends over this shit. I'm not beating up.
The other one gonna tell the other one. That third one gonna shoot his shot. So I'm trying to tell you.
What kind of niggas do you know? Oh my god.
Maybe that's what she need. No, she need to have sex with one of her friends so that other friend can tell her friend.
Oh my god.
What's going on, and it's gonna prevent her from.
All I'm saying is, if that's the route you're going to go.
It's funny how we just assume this.
Right.
Like, she's automatically a girl.
Okay, and the guy. Well, I had good points. The guy. If it's a guy, I feel like he wouldn't get that much. He's not gonna be able to smash. He wouldn't get no. Nah, I know a nigga that ran through a whole group of girls.
Oh, I mean, it's possible, but if they all friends.
Yeah.
And he was already a friend in the circle.
Sorta.
Yeah, if it's a guy,
you can infiltrate a circle of female friends, but I feel like you can't be a part of the circle.
Because I want to look at it that way. Just the way y'all look at it when it happens to a woman. I want to look at it that way.
Okay, so it's his fault.
Yeah, it's gonna be his fault.
All right.
So no, I just feel like if you go that route, it's best to pick the one that you feel like will actually be the least satisfying. Hopefully you're right.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
If she's trying to visualize
turn yourself
fantasy,
off of these
why would
niggas?
she pick the worst one?
Because it's a fucking turn off.
She said she can help. So she needs to stop.
You gotta
That's
do
the help that
something.
you get.
You gotta take a step back.
Okay, but why we can't do the reverse and
so
do
you
the,
want the
and
nigga
do
that's
the,
going, so she should get the
and
nigga
do
that's going to fuck the shit
and
out
do
of
the
her?
happy ending, yeah, because then she might be
No,
satisfied.
because this is going to be really
Now she
masturbating.
really about to try to see what
But
everybody else
then
mouth
she
be
can
like.
actually start maybe having sex with that person on a regular basis, so she don't need
So you're
to
hoping
anymore.
she falls in love with one
Not
of
fall
her
in love,
friends.
but she got a
Or she
consistent
get
thing going
dick
on
whipped
where she
by one of them
don't
friends.
need to be imagining anymore.
I would rather
Go
I
do the
try
thing.
one of the homies and he's whack and I feel like birds of a feather. Then
She
I
just
go
need to
and
have
find
a really
somebody
bad
and he really
sexual
do the damn
experience.
thing. And now I'm like, because a bad sexual experience will have you stopping everything.
Okay.
Women be like, oh
optimistic
hell no, I
about
don't
it,
want nobody
so-
to touch me.
Have
I
sex
don't
with
even
the
wanna-
person that you think is the worst, or have sex with somebody who can't keep their mouth shut. Because if you have sex with somebody that you know can't keep your mouth shut, they're going to go run and tell the homies,
It's gonna turn you
and
off.
then it's going to turn you off from the whole
You ain't
situation.
gonna want to trust nobody enough to do that. But that's traumatizing the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
I want you to find love. Like,
Yeah, like that's what
If
you
I want you to
get.
get
if
your
you ever
groove
seen
on.
Saw, it's traumatizing, but they learn from it.
Yeah.
they
So-
die, most of them.
Most of them, and the ones that don't die learn from it.
She
So
probably needs to learn from this situation.
she need one of them little jaw things that.
Oh my gosh, you gotta do all that to stop that. You gotta call Jigsaw for her to just take her batteries. Shit.
Oh man, somebody need to take her back.
Or she just need to get in a relationship. Like, come on, like,
Nope,
so she
'cause
can
she's
get
still
some dick.
going. She's still
No.
going. She's still going to be doing it
gonna
5
be at
times
work.
a day.
I don't know, man.
Like, ma'am, you work at a hospital. Can you cut it out?
We didn't came
You
out
probably
with
picked one of the hardest ones to debut.
That is
Couch.
interesting, though.
But that was interesting.
Yeah, it was cool. But I need to pour up another shot so we can go.
Oh
back.
yeah. So we can do our closing. Yeah.
I don't even really want. I might as well get some more of that.
Yep.
Once you go this deep in the water, you gotta stay down there. You can't come back up and drink. And drink.
I think you're alone in that.
I already know I'm gonna have a headache. I hope I can go to work tomorrow.
Oh, today is not Friday.
Oh, I don't want to hear that good news.
Nah, y'all be off on Sundays, you know.
Oh yeah, you got work on Sundays? Good
Yeah.
God. I wish somebody would ask me to work on a weekend at all.
They was like, you
I'd be like,
you gotta
mm.
work at least one weekend day. I work for a
Suddenly, I would
hospital,
like to
shit.
leave your island. But this is the Busy Doing Nothing podcast. We are right in the middle of the conversation. I am your host, Mr. Freeminds. To my left, I have
Taylor, aka Doc, and straight across from me, I have.
Lonni Lynn, aka you niggas are examples.
so we appreciate you coming through
Oh, anytime.
and blessing the table with the don't judge me vibe.
Yes, I'm representing Don't Judge
If
Me
y'all
podcast.
haven't gotten one of your
Hit me up.
Don't Judge Me bands and you missed the happy hour, shame on you.
But we will be having more events.
I can still throw
Coming up.
shame on you.
Shame,
You should have been
shame.
there. Yeah.
But you're welcome to come on back. We're gonna have some more stuff. So just follow the Don't Judge Me podcast page on Instagram.
Oh, and SoundCloud? No SoundCloud?
Oh yes. Well, when you come you can come
Get that band, you'll know where the podcast
It's
is. Say it like
soundcloud.com/ Don't Judge Me podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Don't Judge Me Pod. Got a Don't Judge Me podcast on Facebook, and you can follow my personal pages, Lonni Lynn. It's me.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but-
It's on Instagram, _Lonni _Lynn _LONNILYNN. And on there you can find where you can find me everywhere else. So there you go.
I'm gonna let you know because I've been drinking. You spelled that really fast.
Yeah, I do
So
this a lot.
A lot of people will probably have to rewind it like 4 times just to be like, yo, what?
LONNILYNN.
Okay, see my
Twins, Lonni Lynn.
ADD kicked in. But,
I get it.
If you like this video, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends. Make sure you follow us on Facebook where you can now watch us do our live segment every Thursday. So until next time, everybody take cover.
Yes.
I wish we could do our benediction, but we don't have
Yeah.
that. That awkward moment, yo. Like, it's always that
Yes.
awkward moment.
Touch.
Touch.